You are now about to witness
Knicks Real Talk just entered the chat. We ain't Google apps like Google Maps. We don't use our YouTube frugal with stats as usual facts. It's your man, the brand is hands on, going hard like Talisman. Who style this? Aiming at the mental with the game analysis. On a pregame show, read the script, you know we get it like crypto. In the rip though, I cyber decrypted, we locked them from the get go. On this Nick show, it's the co-pilots in the cloud like Microsoft. We hot like salt, the KRT drip club leading up the tip off. We flew by confidence, put your Nick content in beast mode like my charm. We a cheat code, we roll the ball too far for you to reach on. We get our teach on the show that's fire. Price Knicks going to the wire. Hit the entire game, somewhere in front of me, the numbers be. They don't lie, so we popped up from the third eye. You heard why? It's the #1 pregame show that's hitting like Soto. But picture the photo of your bro to the lens of that moto. It's the OGs, we outside riding on orange blue skies. And Metropolitan, we connecting the vets go wallowing. And the matters with the massive without shaking asses. The team streaming on major platforms are passing. Fans asking who the creed that's in the building killing this Nick Trade assassin.
You are now about to witness
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire!
You are now about to witness
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire!
You are now about to witness
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire! He's on fire! He's on fire!
Yo, salute everyone. Salute. What's good? What's poppin', man? We in the building. Knicks Real Talk. The pregame show, Divine, Shot Powers, Knicks. Philadelphia 76 at the world most famous arena in about another hour or so, man. Got to go ahead and get a pop, man. Took an L last night against Atlanta, ladies and gentlemen. Didn't have a lot of our big guys near to get it done last night, so we took an L, but that's why we did the fight another day. But we're going to get in here and break all that content down, talk about some of the games from yesterday, and talk about what's going on today and all that good stuff. But first and foremost, we bring my partner in crime in the building so we can really get this robbery going on. Shop Powers, what's good, my man?
Salute to Divine as always. Salute to the family in the chat. I don't do this often. Salute, Brian. Thank you so much for what you do always. Salute to everyone. Let's get it.
Salute to the chat, Fabian, my man. Fabe, what's good, my man? Spizzle, what's good? Salute Dave Smith, what's popping? Daniel, what's good? And Brian, thank you for helping us keep the lights on. Like I said, Big Taz, my dude, what's popping, Big Taz? Yes, sir. Good to see you, my man. For real. And Big Taz, got to shout you out on the last show when you jumped in. I apologize for that, man. I probably wasn't having a senior moment or something, but my man, Big Taz, was good, my brother. Salute to you as well. Salute everybody in the building, man. Like I said, we in here, man. We just ready. Hopefully, the Knicks can bounce back tonight. Get a W, man. Get back on some winning way. We lost 2 games in a row. We just want to get out here and try to rebound and get it done tonight, man. What's good, Chris Rowe? Chris, what's good, my man? Salute to Chris. Yeah, man. We just want to get in here and get it popping, man. For real. Because I don't, we fought hard last night, but without the big boy that we missing last night, man, it kind of reared its ugly head. You know what I mean? No Big Cat, which we needed. No Mitch. No Josh Hart. That's a lot of rebound. You talking about almost 30 rebounds, 30-something rebounds, almost damn near 40-something points. It's hard to overcome that when you got guys who not at their level coming off the bench. They good young guys, but they're not them though. You know what I mean? But it is what Atlanta played a good game last night. We want to make sure that we play a better game tonight. So obviously we coming off a back-to-back. We're still not going to make no excuses or nothing. But we definitely got to be better tonight because this team we got coming up against it tonight, man, they formidable, man. A lot of people keep knocking these guys, the 76ers, but they got some good talent down there, man. They got a veteran mixed with a bunch of young guys like McClain and Edgecombe, Maxey, Barlow. They got it down there, man. And they got the veterans on there like Embiid and what's our man name? The big boy, Andre Drummond, all these dudes, man, they got it down there. So, it's going to be a tough game tonight, but I think we go out there now that we got Big Cat in the fold, man. Hopefully he play tonight. Hopefully Mitch play tonight. I think that's enough, a little bit more size and everything, Shot Power, to really go up against these guys tonight. So I'm really looking forward to these guys getting out there and just rebounding real well. And hopefully we're going to need our young guys to really come hard tonight again because we played on a back-to-back. So we're going to really need their energy tonight because I think with Brunson, McKellen, and Anunoby, they gave it all they can give it last night, so they got to flip around and do it again. So I hope we can lean on Big Cat tonight. Now, if Brunson them going to do what they do,
and Mitch and them tonight, and these young guys to help out our guys who played last night. So I'm really looking forward to the guys getting out there tonight, man. What's good with you, man? How you doing today, my brother?
You know what I mean? No worries for the weary, or however that saying goes. You know what I mean? I'm just running amok. You know what I mean? That's all it is, man. I feel good. Glad to be on tonight, and talk about the Knicks, and not to jump really off topic, but those guys that you mentioned, Josh Hart, Mitchell Robinson, and Cat last night, significant. You know what I mean? That's significant, man. That's not no not to jinx nobody, but saying Pacone Daddier and McCullough Jr. And Haka, you know what I mean? That ain't down. That ain't bad. So, you know what I mean? That's how I felt. You know what I mean? They battled. They did what they were going to do. They got gritty. They got tired of getting beat up all night, and they struck back, and they tried to do the best that they could in that fourth quarter, man down. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, we lost. But you know what? We learned something. This team is a good team. But we also know that, like you said, Devon, we were down 50 points and 30, 40 rebounds, and maybe 15, 16, 17 of them offensive.
Yep.
Especially with as bad as we shot last night. So, that makes a difference. Just saying.
Yeah, real talk. Hey, Fabian, appreciate that. Yeah, we forgot about Quentin Grimes over there too. Yeah, thank you, Fabe. Appreciate that, my brother. Yep, and salute Jeremy. What's up going on? Jeremy, peace and go a lot wise. Fritz good. Fritz is in the building. You know what it is, man. Economy show is in the building with us, man. Fritz, what's good, my man? W Fresh is in the building for sure. Doug Fresh is in the building with us as well. But yeah, man, that was you can appreciate the effort. And them guys give it all they got. And like I said, they didn't have enough last night. Other than them not having Trae Young, they still had their core, their team there, and they went and got it done. I think we played a little better defensively compared to the last couple of games, but our defense still need to get better. But we kind of made it a little better last night. We only gave up like 108 or something of that nature, so a little bit better last night compared to the 126 to 125 to 134. But tonight I'm hoping these guys can come out against these guys and find a second win. The ones who played last night anyway, find a second win tonight, man, and hold on for 48 minutes tonight. And hopefully with Big Cat and them back in the building, we can have a little bit more strength inside. And salute to Hawk Porty. Hawk Porty had 14, 15 rebounds. He was drawing his best last night. You know what I mean? And we got close. We kept getting close, but because the ball wasn't falling in the hole, first time all year we didn't score 100 points. First time all year, the Knicks didn't score 100 points last night. And we were relying heavily on our offense all year long. Heavily on our offense. So last night, being that our offense couldn't really get it popping, our defense tried to keep us in the game much as they can. They competed and they tried their best, but they couldn't complete the win. So we lived to fight that on to another day, and that's today. Like I said, Philadelphia 76 good team. They right there in the standings. 18 and 14. They looking pretty good. And so it's going to be really interesting to see how this thing unfolds today. But I hope we can go out there and find enough energy, man, to go out there and get this victory. I'd love to get this victory because we go on Monday, ladies and gentlemen. We go to Motown Monday. So, I would love to go into Motown feeling good about ourselves, having a day's rest after today to recoup, get to Detroit. Because after that, we're going on a long road trip, man, 5 games or something like that of that nature. So we definitely would love to get this game out the way today and hopefully going to Detroit, man. And I think time we come back off that road trip, you probably see Josh Hart. You probably see Landry Shaman possibility, along with all these other guys that we got going on here. But it's gonna be interesting to go down tonight, man. Shaw Powell, I'm really looking for the Knicks to battle tonight. It's gonna be a tough game because they got a good defense over there. And I think that's really what their Achilles heel is to me. In Philadelphia is their defense. Their percentages and on the offense is not like ours, but their defense percentage is pretty good. They 12th in the league, and they play some pretty defense over there. Like I said, guys like Barlow. And them guys that Paul George can lock down anybody. He's doing that whole career. Max, he go hard. And B, despite what you may think, he plays defense. He'll block a shot every now and then, but he got a big body too. He clouds up the middle. So we're gonna have to be ready for him. And Dominic Barlow, lengthy guy. He does what he do on the side of the ball too.
So we got to be ready for all that stuff tonight. But we want the smoke, though. We ain't ducking no smoke in New York, man. Let's go ahead and guard tonight and turn this thing up, Shop Howard.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I think this game and the next couple of games, by the time we come back, off of these next 4 or 5 games or so, be time to make a trade. You know what I mean? And we'll know or probably can see who the Knicks decide to acquire. With that being said, Landry Shamet more than likely will be back after these games. Hopefully, the way they talking about it, he should be back was it Landry Shamet? Oh, was it Josh Hart? I think it was either one of them should be back by the time they come back. After so Landry Shamet and Josh Hart to come back pretty soon. You know what I mean? And that's what it is. We make a little trade, do whatever they're gonna do, bring this extra man that we need to bring up, maybe sign one of these two-way players and finish off the season. And I'm not worried about last night's game. You know what I mean? We were not fully my fandom. Mitchell Robinson last night grabs 14 rebounds. Mitchell Robinson grabs 11 offensive rebounds. They do not penetrate to the basket the same way that they did against our bigs last night, especially without Cat being back there too. Cat may not be the best defender, but he can defend. And I mean, he's not. I mean, he gets misplaced or seems like he gets lazy. I hate to say it like this. Maybe I'm looking at it too much, but he plays a little bit like Randall does. Sometimes he gives up on a play. He relaxes on defense. He doesn't get back, but sometimes he's back there and he's blocking shots, and he's always almost majority of the time guaranteed to be a double machine. I mean, so I just think we get healthy and we make another little run, man. These couple of games right now is because of what if we even thought that we was going to win 60 games this year, you have to lose 22. You know what I mean? So all right, we on the road to losing 22. Let's get it.
Yeah, yo, salute to Trindle Sound. Trindle, what's good, man? Appreciate you coming in.
Salute.
Monkey Wrench Garage. What's popping, my man? Thank you for coming as well, you guys. Appreciate you guys coming in the show.
Monkey Wrench.
Talk. Yeah, man. What's good? Monkey Wrench, my man, Trindle. But yeah, man, listen, it's another game on a doctrine, ladies and gentlemen, and we just got to go out there and get it. Philly, New York. I mean, that East Coast, that 95 thing about to go down tonight. We just got to go there and be ready tonight, man. I'm not mad at the loss last night. Them guys they was really loaded last night. Like I said, they had their whole team other than Trae Young. We were down 3 significant role players.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I said, Cat averaging almost 12 rebounds a game. Mitch down at 10. Josh Hart down at 10. 30 rebounds, 21 points from Big Cat. Well, Josh Hart was around 13, 14 in here, some of that nature. So Mitch around 8, I don't know. But, you missed about 30 points, 30 rebounds, respectively. That's not almost 40 points. Excuse me, 40.
That's not chopped liver.
It's not chopped liver, ladies and gentlemen. Give Atlanta credit. Atlanta went out there and did what they had to do. They were attacking, and I don't know what a Congo on. They might need to get him PED tested. Like he's been killing it lately against everybody. So I think my man got it. He been having the last couple of good games. He been having a good game against us. So with all that being said, tonight is a different night. We go out there and get it going, man. They was knocking them down. We nothing we could do about that, man. And like I said, prior to that game, our defense was giving up 125, 126, 124, 134, but they gave up only 108 last night, something like that. So good job by the Knicks taking that team who scored a lot of points. They averaging around 120 something this season a game, but lately that game last night was pretty good. They only gave up 108. We just couldn't score the ball, man, and that was tough, But we, like I said, I think we'd be okay, man. But everybody, just in case, you look on the bottom of the ticker. Y'all can see where the team where it's being played on TV, where it's streaming out on the bottom of the ticker, and then we go in there and get it, man. But other than that, Sharp Powers, you take that basket taste out your mouth from last night, you wash your mouth out, and go ahead and get ready to get it done again. And I think we come play tonight, man. One thing about this team, man, we got a competitive nature about our team, and it goes to show you how important guys is like Big Cat, whether Big Cat out or Brunson out. We need both of them to get to where we got to go. We not one out. If one of them out, No matter which one it is, we're not going away with one. We need both of them dudes. You know what I mean? We need Big Cat in there. We need Brunson in there because them are 1A players. Because it puts a lot of pressure on the other guys. And think about last night. We rely heavily on the 3-ball, and that's the one thing that I was important about having Big Cat, because Big Cat get down in the lane and do some bully damage down there. He get down there straight down there like a freight train. How I said, Big Cat in the alley digging in your team trash. Well, we didn't have Big Cat in the alley digging their team trash last night. But then, and I think that was one of the reasons why we didn't really get the offense going, because sometimes when you got guys like that who can take the pressure off the other guys, we didn't have nobody who could take the pressure off Jalen Brunson last night, and that's what Big Cat and Brunson do for each other. They take the pressure off each other. Whether it's the night that's Cat popping, then he takes the pressure off of Brunson, or the night that's Brunson pop, vice versa. But that's how important both of them are. So I think we really need both our guys to get to where we want to go this year. We will. I think we get there, man, and I'm not too much concerned about it at all. I would love for us to win that game, but you know what? You can't win them all. And like Shaw Power said, we still got a way to go. But right now, we don't know what's going to happen. We might go on a run pretty soon or later. Queen Darlene was good. Queen was popping. Jeremy was popping. Real talk. Drip more, never less is in the building. Drip was good. Drip, good to see you, my man. Salute to the whole chat, man. Everybody in the building, man. Salute to you guys, you ladies and gents. And Jay Chosen, one that's in the building, man. What's good, Jay Chosen? I see you soon, my brother. But yeah, man. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, it was a disappointing loss in a sense. Like I said, I wasn't upset that we lost. You know what I mean? I want to win every game, ladies and gentlemen. Let's not get it twisted. If Knicks go 82-0, I'm all for it. But I just don't like that. Also, I don't like that we got to get down before we get up type thing neither. Me and Shaw Powers kind of talk about that. We got to get better than getting down before we get up. And we want to stay up. We want to come out the gate firing. But I'm glad they got that competitive spirit in them. Even though we were down, Shaw Powers was interested in me last. I was like, listen, that fourth quarter, we'll get back in this. I know we eventually would, but I just don't like to be in that position where we got to get back in the game when we should kind of be in the game from the door, from the opening tip-off to the end of the buzzer. That means we got to play for 48 minutes, not 36, not 24. We just got to keep it locked in for 48 minutes every night, man. Regardless of who out there, it doesn't matter who out there. We got to go hard for 48 minutes, not 47 and 30 seconds or whatever. We got to find a way to go hard all day, every minute, every second. I think we get it done, though. So other than that, ladies and gentlemen, we'll take that L. But tonight going to be interesting, though. I'm excited about this game tonight, man. This is a good matchup for us, too, man. Because this team got talent over there. Even though, like I said, a lot of people slept on Philly. I understand the injury history with the guy they got, but when they're not injured and they are on the court, Paul George can give it to the best of them. And B can give it to the best of them. Maxey can give it to the best of them. BJ Edgecombe coming into his own. McClain, he missed the whole year last year. He kind of getting it done now too. But you guys like Barlow and all the guys they got, the Yance Levy players they got over there, guys is pretty tough out. So we got to be ready for tonight. But I do think we come to play, man. We come to play tonight. I'm hoping Jalen Brunson, OG, and Cat and Deuce Bride can just sustain enough energy to get by tonight, because we got a day off tomorrow before we travel. So we travel tomorrow, whatever. But I'm hoping these guys can put it all on the floor tonight, get on that plane tomorrow, and sleep all damn day until you get to Detroit, whatever. But Shaw Power, we definitely need all that energy tonight to stay focused on this game tonight.
Yeah, I mean, the things that we have to remember is, things happen. You know what I mean? And we're not going to win 82 games. I mean, well, at least we're definitely not going to do it this year. We already lost some games, but. I think sometimes me as a fan, I weigh the options. And yes, of course, as sometimes I beat a homer or to myself and stuff like that. Yeah, if this guy was here, if this guy was here, if this guy was here. I used to say that because the team, might not have been as good and stuff like that, or was good enough to win some games and stuff like that. But this team, with certain guys missing. Last night, last night's game was not Cat, Mitchell Robinson, and Josh Hart was out. That is major. You know what I mean? And not saying that it affected the team, because the team still strived to win last night. Mm-hmm. So I guess tonight's team, I think the Knicks is going to come a little harder, because we're going to have some reinforcements. You know what I mean? I think the young guys been stepping up. I hope that McCullough is pretty good. I think he banged his hand, must have probably jammed his finger or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. It looked like something to his finger or his hand. And get out there and play some basketball. I don't expect anything less from the New York Knicks to get out there to try to win. The only difference is I don't want them to try to win it in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, we got to win. We got to come out the gate. We got to come out the gate with throwing
Right.
come out the gate throwing some haymakers tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Don't come out there throwing no jack. Come out there and throw a bolo and throw a knockout punch tonight. So listen, we're gonna get into the injury report. Right. Go to kitchen sink and everything from the beginning of the
right.
Get out there and get it popping tonight. Listen, we're gonna get into the injury report. Y'all check out what's on the injury report, the starting lineup. The team stat that we get back at it. Divine, Shaw Power, the chat, Knicks, 76ers, world famous arena. About another hour. It's going down up in the Mecca, man. We're going to get this game back. And it's a revenge game, ladies and gentlemen. They just beat us in the Mecca not too long ago. So this is definitely a James Brown big payback game tonight. We got to be on our James Brown shit tonight. This is a big payback game. We need some get back. We want some get back. We got to get back tonight. So let's go out there and smack these boys up. But here go the injury reports and everything. We'll be right back at it, man. Hold that thought. Don't go. Hey. Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen, real quick. If you look at the team right there, the 76ers in their blue drip tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna be in our white drip tonight, ladies and gentlemen, in the Mecca tonight. Right now, Tyrese Maxey on theirs is the same thing I have. Projected starter Tyrese Maxey, Edge Cone, Paul George, Dominic Barlow, and Joel Embiid. The same thing I had on mine as well. Jalen Brunson, McBride, Mikal Anunoby, and Karl Anthony Towns. Joel Embiid gained time to sit. I think he's going to play. Kelly Oubre's been out for a while, and Traylon Watts has been out for a while. For the New York Knicks, ladies and gentlemen, I think we was out. Apologize for that. We was out a couple of players, no big deal. Josh Hart is out. Landry Shaman is out, and Karl Anthony Towns is a game time decision and all that good stuff. So I mean, I think all these guys that I'm talking about for New York Knicks, other than Josh Hart and Landry Shaman, will play tonight. So that's a good thing. I think we're going there tonight, man. That means we got two more bigger bodies there tonight. We got two of our 7-footers back. And so I'm really looking forward to you guys getting out here and going hard with these guys tonight. We're going to need them tonight. And one thing I didn't, just to show you, even though we see mine, let me just show you guys real quick. This stats right here, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, they are 18-14. We 23-11. They fifth in the standings. We second in the standings in the East. They 9-6 on the road, 15-3 at home. We still got some good home dominance there. But here's the key to me: they 18th in offense. We 4th. Their defense is 12th. They got a good defense down there, and our defense is 16th. Early in the week, a week ago, we was up in the 10th or 12th where they were at. But net rating wise, they 15th, and we are 6th overall in the association. So the numbers favor us. That don't mean it's going to go our way. We don't bring our A game tonight against these guys. No matter what these stats right here say, because it's a lot of variables with those stats. How many guys played this season, who haven't played, and all this good stuff. But as far as through their first 32 games, not first 34 games, then where the numbers are at. Like I said, our net rating in the NBA is not bad. We was really third in the NBA 2 games ago. So, but I think overall, our offense is our offense. We just got to make sure that's popped today. And I'm really looking forward to Nick getting out there doing their thing tonight, Sharp Powers. But other than that, all our other numbers, when I put on our stat line, we outscoring them 120 to 116. We out rebound them. We out assisting them. Our field goal percentage is better, and our 3-point percentage is better than theirs. But the key is their defense going to make a lot of that hard to do. So we got to be ready for tonight, man. Let's don't take these guys for granted tonight. This is a good team, and that they are where they are for a reason. They only 3 games in the loss column more than ours, so that means we got to be ready for them tonight.
Yeah, like you said, not to take them lightly. You know what I mean? And once again, they're playing the Knicks, so they're coming with their best game. If everybody had a broke foot, everybody was out for 2 weeks or something like that, they're coming back tonight. So with all of that being said, nothing to take lightly, but we do got some guns back. We got some big guns coming back tonight. To help us, be more efficient. And hold down a couple of to sustain what we can do tonight, and try to mitigate a little bit of good offense, but better defense and stuff like that. And those are things I think that the Knicks want to get out there to do tonight. And I hope that with these Mitchell Robinson and Cat coming back tonight, that it elevates the defense. Also, it helps us with a little bit more offense. And like I said, soon to come. You didn't say no. Josh Hart and Shammer should be back coming pretty soon too. I think they were talking about Josh Hart pretty soon, and Laney Shammer is looking pretty high. So let's get it, man. We just got to wait for the reinforcements to come. But these 2 big guys make a big difference to what we could have had last night. And let's get it.
Yeah, real talk, man. Listen, the main thing is just here. You gotta play the game according to the way what's going on in the game. For me tonight, whoever the matchup is on fire, that's who you go to. What I do like about tonight is, one, I like the Anunoby and Paul George matchup. I think that's gonna be special. I think that's gonna be good right there. I do like Deuce McBride and VJ Edgecombe matchup. I think that's gonna be lit tonight. Now we didn't have last time we played Philly. We didn't have Shamit and Deuce McBride to be able to do guard VJ Edgecombe and claim them. You had to put Mikal Bridges on them, and my man VJ Edgecombe was a real quick young man, kind of quicker, more athletic. But tonight it's going to be different, because I do think that with Deuce McBride in that starting lineup, he's a solid defender, above average defender. He probably can help stay in front of VJ Edgecombe, and that's going to be a good thing to have. I think the Maxey thing where there, I don't know how they might do that. What they throw Deuce McBride on Maxey and take our chances with VJ Edgecombe and and Jalen Brunson. Obviously Anunoby and probably gonna guard Paul George or Mikal Barlow, and then obviously Embiid and Big Cat. What I do like about the thing tonight, if we're back, Big Cat being back, ladies and gentlemen, that means we got a floor stretcher at the 5. We got a floor stretcher at the 5. Big Cat can go out there to that 3-point line when he need be, pull Embiid out there, unclog that middle, get these guys some alleys and stuff like that. And that's what we didn't have last night. The pros are having guys like Cat in them because he create alleys for the Knicks. That means he could take a Congo and my man and Porzingis out there last night. That's something that my man just don't have in his arsenal, not yet. Anyway, in his bag, Porty, he can't do the things that Cat could do. Where Cat could have changed the game last night because he could have took Porzingis and on the outside and opened up them passing lanes last night for them. We didn't have that, so that was a tough one last night. But tonight, with him being back, and another thing I think me and Shaw talked about too, which I'm glad tonight gonna make a big difference. The offense rebounding. And we were talking about this early in the show yesterday, and a lot of people wasn't really want to give us credit about it. But listen, without Mitchell Robinson grabbing offense rebound, we don't win quite a few games this year, ladies and gentlemen. And I just think to the fact having Mitchell Robinson, last night our offense was bad, but maybe if Mitchell Robinson was there grabbing some extra rebounds, it could have made a difference. You know what I mean? So that's how important these guys are, man. They are real guys. They don't have to be great offense talented players, but man, we just got to go out there and get it done tonight. I think with Cat and Mitch back tonight, that's going to make a big difference. No matter, like I said, no matter if you lose the game, it won't be because they were there or not, but it makes a difference. And I think they're gonna make a difference tonight, man. So I'm really excited about this, man. Let's get lock and loaded. Let's get in here, get it popping. I'm still good on this thing, man. I ain't worried about it. Just because we got 11 losses, hey, we can go on a run eventually. Once we get healthy, we're gonna be we're a good team now. We just be even better when Josh Hart get back. We miss that stuff, man. And much as I love all our young guys, they can't do that stuff. Even though you might think their skill set is better than a lot of these guys, but they're not equipped to do it on a regular basis. Like McCullough is late. He's lit. Dual Warren is lit. McCullough is a lit young man, but they cannot be consistent with it like the Josh Harts of the world and all these guys yet, because they're still young and they haven't got that rhythm in their game, but they're gonna be. But like I said, you see what happens when one night you get 18, but the other night you might get 4. But knowing guys like Josh Hart and Big Cat and them, like they average these numbers. Averaged. I mean, every night they go on the court, Big Cat giving you 20-something points and 11 rebounds. When Josh Hart go on the court every night, he give you 14 and 11 or 14 and 9 and 5 and 7 assists. These guys do this regularly. Our young guys, they getting there, but they're not there yet. So that's why you can see why these guys are important. Like Hop got you 14 rebounds last night. Now Hop might only get you 2 rebounds another night. You know what I mean? Because that's just not, they're not there yet. But I'm glad that we have them because I think they did make a difference. They're gonna make a difference for it. By the time the year comes, Sharp Powers, time the end of the year get here, some guys gonna be ready to rock and roll, man. So I think we got a good nucleus on our squad. We just got to get ready to keep it popping. Mr. Tito's was good, my man. Salute to you as well. Met Knicks fan, let's go. Was good. Travel, my brother, was popping. Travel Vibe, Met Knicks fan, let's go. Was good. Mr. Tito's in the building. Johnny Davis, my brother, was popping. Everybody. So Queen Darlene, salute to everybody in the building, man. Appreciate y'all coming in. We going to get this thing tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it, Sharp Powers.
Yeah, and not to throw my fandom, not to throw no shade on Hakaparty. Great game for him last night. You seen one play, he was laying on the floor, he was exhausted. He looked so good out there last night. The difference is, imagine if that was Mitchell Robinson last night. That's all I had to say. That's it. Yeah, everybody say, "Oh, Mitchell Robinson, good." It's a difference, man. Mitchell Robinson is a difference. It's a difference. One, he didn't play. If Mitchell Robinson played 20-something minutes, Mitchell Robinson is a double-double threat. Easy. Mitchell Robinson doing the stuff right now under 20 minutes a game. The stuff Mitchell Robinson doing right now is under 20 minutes a game. It's incredible. If he would have got the minutes that Hakaparty got last night, 24, 25, 30 minutes, whatever it was, Mitchell Robinson would have had almost double his. He would have, or maybe, in my fandom, he'd have probably had 20 rebounds and 10, 11 points and 2 blocks and 2 steals and all that driving to the hole that they were doing last night would have been null and void, in my opinion, in my fandom. You know what I mean? OG Anunoby, Mitchell Robinson, Mikal Bridges. Yeah, that changed everything up for me, man. I'm just saying, man, that changes up the whole perspective because now these guys can really get out there and play defense and push the guys off the 3-point line to Mitchell Robinson. Now, Mitchell Robinson is by himself. They try to do that with Cat too, but sometimes Cat get caught up in stuff, and they don't want to do it to Cat so much, in my opinion, my fandom, because Cat, you know how Cat is. Cat, you know how Cat is. Come on, man. So that's just how I feel, man. I think the Knicks is going to be okay, man. I think the Knicks is going to be just fine, man. Now with these with these reinforcements tonight, this is going to be a good test to see where we at tonight. 2 losses in a row. Let's not make it 3.
Real quick, man. Salute to PTB, APP, and KRB. Prezi the boss, AP, and my man, what's going on? King Ribby, what's good, man? Salute to all you brothers, man, up in the building. What's popping, everybody? Thank y'all for coming in, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, man, but it's all good, man. Listen, we ain't gonna win them all. We ain't winning them all. Like I said, we're undefeated. But yeah, man, you know what? The good thing about it, what I do like about the team this year, they're not quitters, and that means a lot because that means when you're not a quitter. We don't want to be in the situation we always in, ladies and gentlemen, when we down 10, 15 points, we got to fight back all the time. We don't want to be like that, but it's good to know that we got guys who got fight in them. That's a good thing because a lot of teams, they get down 15, 20, they ain't got fighters on their team. They know they're getting blown out by 20. One thing about the New York squad this year so far, These guys is not quitters, man. They fighting all the way to the end, and they fighting to the end to the And last night was a prime example. They got close, but they just didn't have enough ammo. They didn't have enough ammo. You know what I mean? And they'll be all right with this thing, man. I think tonight we're gonna be a big challenge for it. I love to get it though, because we got the Detroit Pistons on Monday, so this is gonna be a huge game for the New York Knicks at the Garden tonight. And I think we got to go out there and represent tonight, man. Represent for the fan base tonight, because they're not gonna see it for a while, ladies and gentlemen. And because we go on the road for after that Detroit, and we go straight to LA Clippers. We're gonna be on the West Coast for like 4 or 5 games. So this gonna be a last time we see our guys at the Garden for a minute. So we got to get ready to go out there, and that's why I would love to get this win tonight. And then go up into Detroit, and hopefully we can win that one. Then we get ready to go on the West Coast for a minute. And that's just the smallest schedule of the West Coast. We still got to go back out there later on in the year. But this is going to be a pretty tough, interesting next 10 games. Next 10 games for the New York Knicks. But I like what I see. One thing, ladies and gentlemen, last night, I'm going to tell you what I wish I would have loved to see Mike Brown do. I didn't understand, and he might have a reason. I think he got hit in the mouth, though. But I don't understand why he waited long to put my man Dewara back in. I thought Dewara had that energy. I think Dewara was one of the main reasons we was close for a while. His energy, man. And I didn't understand why Mike Brown did that. He know better. He only know the reason why he did it. I think he did get hit in the kissing somewhere. And when he went to the bench, he kind of hit like he got elbowed somewhere. But I was hoping that he played more, because I think his energy was real good last night, man. His energy, his attack in the rim, his defense outside the ball. He played a really good defense game last night. So hopefully, he'd be another factor tonight that's going to help us do the thing. Because I think him, Mitch tonight with Clarkson and Kolick and even Yabusele and them, we got enough to beat these guys tonight for sure. I think with Mitch Robinson and Cat coming back. So I think it's going to be huge tonight for Yabusele and all these guys, man. The war in them get the minutes that they need, and because it's a back-to-back game. So I'm hoping Mike Brown stretch this thing tonight again. He's been doing it all year. So far, so good. He's been stretching and playing these guys. But we're going to need them all tonight, because Philadelphia had a day off. They played the night before last night. So they got a good day's rest. So we on a back-to-back. So let's see how it goes. But no excuses. We go in there and light these boys up tonight. That's what we need to do. And I think we could do that and come out there with a victory tonight. We get this bad taste out of our mouth. But then that San Antonio and Atlanta game never happened. Because winning cures all. You know that. Once he wins some, we don't worry about what happened the day prior to that. So we just got to get back at it tonight. But have a big cat in them, and all them guys in here tonight going to make a huge difference for the New York Knicks. I'm looking forward to it, getting out there and getting it popping. I want to see our guys just go on a defense run tonight. They got a good team over there. Like I said, let's see what Embiid and Cat gonna do against each other. Paul George and Anunoby, Maxey and Brunson. It's gonna be fun.
Let's see what Mitch and Embiid gonna do together.
You know what? Mitch and Andre Drummond gonna be in the second unit. You know what I mean? It's gonna be crazy. Yeah. You know what? They sat Embiid the last time they played the Knicks. Embiid sat out and Mitch was there. And I thought they might have set him out for that reason, but for whatever reason they set him out. They still won the game. But what you think about that game, man? What do you think we could want to see tonight, Sharp? How that could make us have a different outcome than last night with the guys we got back?
Yeah, it's just just to see the guys back on the court. You know what I mean? Cat back on the court. We probably had a little 72-hour cold flu thing is going around. And I don't know, maybe it's just me and my fandom. I make up excuses in my head. Maybe they did look a little sluggish yesterday. I mean, they looked a little lackluster. They looked like it took a lot to get to that fourth quarter to try to push that extra energy out in the fourth quarter. So let's hope that everybody didn't catch the bug, and they're getting IVs to get it out their system, vitamin C and all that electrolytes and all that other stuff, so they could be prepared for tonight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, real talk. Jay Chosen, what's good, my man?
Chilling. Peace be with you, brothers. How you doing?
Very good, man. Trying to come back off that loss, but we good though. We ready to wrap it up.
Oh God, man.
Tough loss.
Oh man. Well, can't win them all.
That's right.
Valleys. But some of them just look. I'm trying to refrain. Some of them you know, a lot of things you could point your finger, you could pick out like one or two things, right? You go, okay, this is the problem, that was a problem, or he didn't, or the guy just went off. You know, this guy went off. But I think that sometimes in rare occasions, definitely in rare occasions, you'll get a game where you know, you have both. First of all, let's be honest. Both big men were out, right? Both of us started. Two big men were out. You got to give crazy props to Huckaporty. Played a very good game. You got to applaud him no matter what. And you got to forgive me. My brain was so shot from the San Antonio game. That's where I was stuck. Sorry about that. I'm still thinking about the highlighter sneakers in the same corner. I really am. That's where I was for a few minutes. I was
Cam Petty just hit another three. He just hit another
right. Oh, he just hit one right now.
Yeah,
I'm
just
telling
hit
you,
one.
100%. I think that the game, I don't know what you think about this, how you think about. Think about what happened from the time we went to the tournament, all right, to today. We go to the tournament, we play a very intense game. Then we play an even more intense game, right, to win it.
Indiana at yep.
So that's two very intense games. And then I think, I'm about to say I don't know why I couldn't hear you. Then you go from Vegas, and then we flew to
Indiana
within days, and then back to New York. Then we had a back-to-back a couple days later, and here we are another one. It's okay to say that guys are tired a little bit.
Right.
Okay, it's okay to say it. Right? I know I say it when I'm tired and I'm not doing what they're doing. So you gotta, and I'm not gonna say, they were like getting all twisted on the plane ride, or I'm not blaming any of that. I'm just talking traveling and playing, and they really played their asses off for that cup. And to put all that, you gotta remember, it's physical energy, it's emotional energy, it's mental energy, it's all this stuff is coming out of you. Boom, then you fly right to Indiana, get your game on. Then fly right back to and get your game on. And we're winning these games clutch by the last second. We're winning them with all this emotion. Still more emotion, more energy, more emotion. Mm-hmm. So I just think that we are tired, and obviously maybe a couple of people might even be sick. Because, if Cat's sick, maybe somebody else is not feeling good, because that's how usually it works. So I'm not giving anybody excuses. I don't like to do excuses, and we don't do any excuses over here.
That's reality, though.
But I think that's reality when I'm saying over excuses. Very good. That's exactly the word. Yep.
Yeah. I think we'll be fine, J. Cho. Now, I agree with you though, man. People get tired. They're humans, man. They run a robot. They get human, and they the hunt, like Shot Power. We always say they the hunted. Everybody the hunt the Knicks down. They looking to hunt the Knicks down later. And the one thing I can say though, out of all that, ladies, then we still 23-11.
And that.
Right. We still 11, and we still second in the Eastern Conference. So even we lost 2 games in a row, we still, but we don't want to lose too many. But it is what it is. We're gonna go out there and play tonight. We're gonna go out there and try to get this thing cooking tonight. We got 2 of our big boys back. Salute to them guys for fighting hard last night. They just didn't have enough in the tank to overcome what they had on there. Give Atlanta, of course, credit. The guys had it going, and they rightfully so. But also salute to our defense. They played a little better last night. Only gave up 111, not 125. That's the first time all there. First time our offense all year didn't score 100 points. And I think that got a lot to do to say with Atlanta, their length, and also we was a little tired, like y'all guys say. So I think we'll be okay tonight, Shop Powell and J2. I think tonight we go out there with a renewed sense of urgency, knowing that we done lost 2 games in a row. We don't want to be that third. We don't want to lose 3 in a row. I know they don't want to lose 1 in a row. They competitors, but this might be that time to see the Shop Powell where we hit that valley. You always say peaks and valleys. This might just be that valley the last couple of games that we in. For all the variables that y'all talked about, the tiredness, the missing bodies, the traveling, all that. So this might be where we just hit that valley, and maybe we got to find a way tonight to eke this thing out. Because I got some incident that's gonna we'll pop up in a few minutes when I show y'all the schedule. So we really just need to get out of that valley, man. We had 2 losses, we need to climb back out of, and I think we will tonight after this.
Yeah, we have no choice. And I mean, I think the Knicks is going to want to get up for this game. And I think, like I said, all the things that we are attributing to these things, we don't look at, in the long term. Mitchell Robinson's been out for 3, 4, 5 games now. Josh Hart's been out, 2 weeks now? When we had both those guys in the lineup, we were 10th in defense. Both those guys are out the defensive lineup right now. In the last 3, 4, 5 games or something like that, we dropped down to 16. So those are things that you don't pay attention to because you think that it's about, you're making excuses. And I'm not saying nobody in particular. I'm not talking about anybody in particular. This is my fandom. But that's not an excuse. You know what I mean? That is not an excuse. You know what I mean? It is the truth. You know what I mean? If you would have included those 3 guys in the lineup last night with bare minimum 15 points, and 8 points from Mitchell Robinson, that's 38 points. And you're still talking about 10 rebounds apiece. That's 30 rebounds on a slow night. So, that makes a difference. And I mean, we did not rebound the basketball well against that team last night. And I think we're going to come out tonight and prove. And I think Mitch is going to have one of that. Well, I'm like, I stole my fire. Dang, that's my guy for the night anyway, Mitchell Robinson. But I think Mitchell Robinson going to come out and perform tonight. I mean, not playing for the last couple of games and playing against Philly. Yeah, man, it's going to be on and popping for him tonight. Let's get it.
Yeah. You know what? Here, what I want to show y'all with this here. That's why I would love to win this game tonight, ladies and gentlemen, for this reason right here. Check it out. And just like you said, we don't make excuses, right? And they've been not making none either if it happened. But look, ladies and gentlemen, right quick, I just want to put this up there. Today, right now, you got the Timberwolves and the Heat. The Timberwolves beating the Heat, so they take an L. You get the Raptors and the Hawks. Here's what I really want to get at. We play tonight against this is why I want to win that Sixers game. Look who play tomorrow. Pistons and Cavaliers. Tomorrow. Who we play Monday? The Pistons.
Right. Back.
Yep.
See what I'm saying? This shit ain't even nowhere near over. We win today. We get that game back that we lost last night. They got the Cleveland Cavaliers tomorrow in Cleveland. Then they got to go home and play the New York Knicks on Monday night. So now
that's beautiful.
Right.
That's
so just like we don't make no excuses, they can't make none.
That's beautiful.
We got to trade that definitely. And I think that's interesting to me because then the day after that, we get ready to go on that journey that we got to go on too. You know what I mean? Because we about to go out to the West Coast. I think we got let me get it right. They go. Let me put Clippers. We got the Clippers Wednesday. Oh, we got the Clippers at home. Well, we don't go on the West Coast yet. That's good. That game. So let me see.
God.
Yeah. And the next game we got the Suns. We go on the West Coast Friday with the Suns. Then after that we have the Trailblazers. After that we have the next game is gonna be. Let me get it right. They out there as well. I think it's another game they out there. Where am I missing something, man? Because I know I ain't over skipping them. That Sun Trailblazers game. We got the Trailblazers on the 11th.
Utah. We got the Utah out there.
Let me see. Then we on the 14th. We have the Kings. And
okay,
then
I know there's another one.
Kings. And then we got the Warriors.
Okay.
So yeah, so we're gonna be
in California for last, I guess. All right.
Yeah, the Warriors, and then after that we come home and with the Suns. Then we go back home for a minute, and then after that we fly right back out. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Right back out. That's
Yeah,
it.
then we got
They
the
thought that you thought that West Coast swing was bad.
Wait
Wait
till
till you get to that one that's in the February going into March.
Yeah.
Woo!
So I say all that to say that that's why it's important to win that game tonight, Sean Jay. We can get that game tonight, knowing that tomorrow Detroit got Cleveland in Cleveland, and then we got them at home Monday. So just like we played on a back-to-back today, last night and tonight, they got their back-to-back coming up. So and just like we don't make no excuses for the Knicks, we ain't making no excuses for them neither.
Yep.
Let's go get it, man. I think it's going to be a good one. That's why I would love to win that game tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Just for that reason, knowing that where we at and where we could be by all is said and done, we still could be a half a game out of first. So let's see if we can get it tonight, man. Jay, tell me what you think about that game, man. What do you want to see it there tonight? I like what I seen last night, but it was interesting last night to compare tonight with this here. Atlanta defense came to play last night, and they had a Kongu 7 foot, Porzingis 7 foot, Jalen Johnson, Dyson Daniels. They had a lot of good defense, and that's why we had to wind up settling last night, ladies and gentlemen. Think about this here, though. Last night, we settled for a lot of 3-pointers, but I think they defense forced us to do that. Yep. They forced us to do that last night because we couldn't get in that lane. I mean, first of all, Dyson Daniels ain't gonna let you get in front of him. Jalen Johnson ain't no slouch. Kongu 7 foot, Porzingis 7 foot. And they just had guys who wouldn't allow our guy to get down in that middle like that. And I think we settled for a lot of jump shots, which I would like us. Here's the reason why I'm glad that was only, how would I say, glitch in the matrix, because it's going to be time where we shoot them many shots and hit them. There's going to be time where we don't hit them. But last night was one of the times we didn't hit them, Jay Children. So tonight, let's see how we're going to differ from that with Big Cat and Mitch Robinson in tonight.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. I mean, look, when you start a game and you're already down, you're talking about 20, possibly 30 rebounds, right? I mean,
30 rebounds, being nice. I was being nice. 30 rebounds, 10 apiece. That's being nice.
Yeah. Yep. And then if you want to make it really real, the way Mitch has been getting at it, and Cat too, that's like 35, really. I mean
anyway, just being nice is 30, man. Just being nice is 30.
Let's round it. We're gonna round to nice. We'll call it nice. We'll round it down to nice. And and you come in there, and just because somebody's thumb is not broken doesn't mean it doesn't hurt. Just because, like he's going to come in and it's going to be hurt. There is no excuses for this team. We went in there, our backup, our third string on rookie center did his thing. 4 blocks, crazy amount, like what was it, 16, 14, 16? Yep, mm-hmm. and he scored 6 points. Like, I like that. I like what we've seen him. It goes to show you give him some time, he could do these things. Mm-hmm. I think that you're right. Our shooting game wasn't on precise. I mean, when's the last time that the New York Knicks didn't score well over 100 points? And is Atlanta the best defensive team in the league? So it's got to be all the other things. Like, I don't want to keep harping on it, but it's like it just shows it, it's proving it. So, okay, go reset. Press the reset button. Right? Take the electrolytes, get into that, do what you got to do, get the muscles chopped and whatever you need to do, and go out there and show them why we are the hunted. Hit those threes, pass the ball crispy, make your foul shots, go to the line. If you don't get the call, don't cry, get back on D and do what you got to do. We're the New York effing Knicks. We got to go, and that's for the family. If there's a family watching, God forbid. I know what we're worth. We all know what we're worth. Mm-hmm. This little, like you said, the glitch in the matrix, that's all this is. Mm-hmm. And you know what? I'm going to take one positive out of it, too. We learned that our backup center could get mad rebounds and mad blocks if we given enough time. We found out that, right? We've been looking to see who belongs where and all this other stuff. We found out that pardon me for a second. We found out that we could keep teams even without our rebounders and our second big most scoring guy in Cat and highest rebounding guy in the league. We could keep them to a low number too. Well, that's not a high number what they got either. Let's not sit here and act like they scored 140 or 99. That's not what happened. No. So going into this game, I expect the bench to go crazy. I expect a lot out of Brunson, a lot of rebounds and offensive rebounds and putbacks. I want to see some offense actually out of Mitch tonight. Toss it to him a couple of times. Mm-hmm. Yep. But OG and Mikhail, I want to see Mikhail do a little more right now. He's doing great, but I feel like if he could lock in, really lock in, and not settle for the shot, but make more moves and stuff like that. And like I said, man, a lot of games under our belt. A little bit tired from whooping everybody's ass every night. So, it is what it is. Mm-hmm. I think this is a great game. This is a great litmus test for us.
Yep. Great game. Salute Queen, what's good, Queen? Steph, Happy New Year as well, sister. Appreciate you coming in, real talk. But Happy New Year's, Queen Steph. Y'all already know what it is, man. Y'all need to make sure y'all always highlight the sister, man. She always putting that great content out there. Her and her family, railing everybody. Salute to everybody down there, Queen. Real talk, man. Happy New Year to you as well. But ladies and gentlemen, let's not go no further than this. The New York Knicks shot 9 for 42 from 3-point. That was the game last night. Yeah. Now, listen, I'm gonna tell you why that was the only reason they lost to me. They shot 36 from 97, but they shot 9 for 42. They shot 85 for the charity strike, which was good, 52 rebounds, which was good, 27 assists, which was good, 14 turnovers, not bad. They averaged 13 points in the paint. Where they lost that game, man, I think Nick Yak put it in there earlier. They shot 9 from 42 downtown. Everything else was good. You know what I mean? Everything else was good. So I think we're gonna have nights like that, man. Ladies and gentlemen, these guys are human beings. They are human beings. They ain't gonna click every night, much as we wanted to. We want them to pop every night, but that's not reality. It's not reality. And like I said, give Atlanta defense, give Dyson Daniels them defense. Give Dyson Daniels them credit. Give these guys credit because they kept them out of that paint, especially when we didn't have Big Cat down there to digging their trash. You know what I mean? So not having Big Cat in the lane.
I like that.
Another big thing, too, that we keep forgetting. Mitchell Robinson's second chance points, ladies and gentlemen. That was the game we need. When your offense not clicking like that, that's the night where we need a Mitchell Robinson offense rebounds. Where that ball come off that cylinder, Mitchell Robinson could have snatched some balls back off that cylinder, try to get another shot. You know what I mean? Yeah. Them little things you miss when your ball is not falling like that. And last night our shot wasn't falling. You would have wished we had Mitchell Robinson at least that night, because I think Mitchell Robinson could have cleaned up a couple of them rebounds, maybe get somebody a second chance to hit that shot, same shot again. So you got to get credit with due. Atlanta played good, but we shot 9, and we a lot of that might have been us, but also you got to give them credit too. They made them get that ball out their hand fast. You know what I mean? They were pressuring the perimeter defense. They were pressuring our guys on that 3-point line. So, Atlanta giving them credit, but we also stunk up the joint from out there too. So let's say part of the blame was us, and part of the blame was Atlanta's defense. And that's what happened last night. 9 for 42, ladies. That's
Yeah. At some point, somebody should have said, "Stop shooting."
But you know what? And I just don't think they had enough to get past them big boys down there. Congo and Porzingis, like they was like down in that damn pace, like 7 foot tall. Y'all can't come down here and get it. You know, it was tough. It was tough, man. But that's okay. We didn't fight another day because then the other night we would have had our big body and it could have been a different game. But you know what? If it was a split, we lost. We take it on the chin. And we move on to nothing. Forget about all that. Tonight is the game, though. Today is the game. I would love to beat these boys tonight because, like I said, I said it at the beginning. I cannot say it enough. Before the season starts, I said, y'all watch out for the Philadelphia 76ers. I mean, we literally put that before summer. I'm like, listen, them mama got a team down there. Yeah. You know, everybody like, poor George, old Rusty, they still talented. I don't give. You can call Paul George old, you can call MB old, you can call Andre Drummond old, but they still talented. And they got a talented roster out there with BJ Edgecombe and McClain, Barlow. You name it. They got some good stuff going on down there. They're not prolific. Obviously, Maxey do what he do, but I'm liking that game tonight. Jay Chosen and Shot Power because I want to see that BJ Edgecombe and Deuce McBride matchup tonight. That's what I want to see tonight because we didn't have Miles McBride, Deuce McBride last time we played them in the Garden. We lost to them, and I think he was one of the reasons why we lost that game was VJ Edgecombe. Yep. But now with Deuce McBride back in the lineup and he's starting tonight, it might make it just a little bit tougher on VJ Edgecombe. Not saying he won't do what he do, but Deuce McBride is not a slouch on the defense. He is above average defender, a good one-on-one defender. He stay in front of you. He done got a little stronger, so it's going to be a good match. That's going to be you talking about a young matchup. That's going to be lit tonight. Obviously, Paul George and Anunoby going to be going at it, and Bede and Cat, Maxey and Brunson. This shit going to be lit tonight. I just hope we prevail tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We prevail tonight, and like I said, we get ready to go do our thing on Monday against the Detroit Pistons. Give me your thoughts on that, man. Shot Power, what you think about this? Give me some of these things you want to see, tonight to get us this victory, man, because I know you got something to talk about.
Control the pace, grab your rebounds, and hit your free throws. Shoot over 37% from the three-point land. We do very well when we get over 27 assists. Over 27 assists, we do very well. We got to get out there and rebound the basketball. And last night, I think one of the big reasons why we lost because we didn't have no rebounding out there. And, with Mitch Robinson to be back tonight and Cat to be back tonight, you're looking at almost, if on the high end, maybe 30 rebounds, on the low end, 20, 22, 23 rebounds. So we need that tonight. More rebounds, less chance of a team doing something with the ball. 80% from the free throw line. And I think we'd be good tonight, man. I'm not scared of this team, and I think we are. I think Mitch is. I think we're gonna have a really good game tonight. I have the Knicks winning tonight, 124 to 117, 124 to 117. And my player of the game tonight is gonna be Mitchell Robinson. And for me and my fandom, I think Mitchell Robinson go out there and break and be Slade. No, I'm joking. I'll take that back, man. I'm sorry, I take it back. I take that back. That was a terrible joke, but I knew the Knicks fan will understand what I meant by when I said it.
Two piece in the biscuit.
You know what I mean? Something, you know what I mean? Hit him a something, you know what I mean?
No sauce. No sauces.
No sauce. Straight 2 pieces in the biscuit. Or put some hot sauce on it, something. Real talk. So, my man, what's good for
you? You might say no. You might say no, but I say yes.
Yeah, right. What's up, man? Maybe that commercial real quick. You say, Tennessee, I put that shit on everything. Well, that's what
everything.
Right. I put it on everything. I'm telling you.
They need to do that shit tonight. Listen, they need to go out Philly tonight, ladies and gentlemen. They cannot come up in the Garden and beat us 2 times in Madison Square Garden, Jay Chosen. They can't do it. But that's we got to get at them tonight, man, for real.
Got to protect our home. Got to protect our home.
Yeah, we got to protect home.
What's that called? EDT, ADT, BDT, whatever it is, BET.
BET.
Yeah, ADT, right? ADT. So we got to ADT the hell out of our home, man. It can't be doing that. Can't do that. Nope. We're gonna come in here and find out what happens. I want it to be old school, Knicks, Philly type of game. You know, I know that you're not conflicted with your team. You're a New York Knicks fan, but I know that you can't really let go of the Philly like you. I get and I understand why. I understand.
Right.
Why.
Well, yeah,
I get it.
listen, but in reality, fuck Philly. Let's
Yeah,
go get
word.
it.
Word. I hope she don't see this, but no, I'm only playing around. That's word. In reality, that's really the truth. And I got a cousin from there, and I always tell him too, man, what are you doing down there? Anyway, we got to play a smart basketball. Look. We said from the beginning of the year, it's about, for me, I think you mentioned it too, it's about Brown. It's about Brown mixing it up. And he has to, more than he had to all year, really, in the last couple games, really figure out what to do. Who do I put with who? How do I put with that? What defensive team works the best? What offensive team works the best? Which three-point shooter should I put with the rebounder in this game? And I'm watching him. I think that he fell asleep a little bit in the Spurs game, and then last night's game he couldn't do nothing about it because of the no big man and all that other stuff. Tonight we get back on track and we take it to them. I'm looking for a huge game. I'm talking about like a dumb huge game, like a 50 piece with the sauce from Brunson. That I know it's corny, but last time I called him, he got us 47. I'm calling his name again. I want Brunson to do his thing. And maybe I'll add somebody to that, man, because that's kind of corny. I'm gonna put I'm gonna put Mikhail. Mikhail's due for a big game. He's due for a big game, like a really big game. I want to see a couple of strips, a block. I want to see like 25 points. I want to see a good game out of him. Mm-hmm. And saying all that, I'm gonna say for the ADT, we're gonna go Knicks. Knicks 121 to 106.
Wow,
121 to 106.
Queen Darlene got a good score like that. She got 120, 109. I like that score.
We're kind of close right there.
That means we hit our average and our defense lock up tonight. That's a good one, Queen Darlene, for real.
Yeah, good one.
AP, I heard you talk about Boston earlier. AP. But no one's interested. I'm hoping tonight, AP, the Boston Celtics out there with the Clippers. Clippers been playing pretty good lately. So I'm hoping Boston go out there after LA tonight, AP, and lose that game to the Clippers. But Boston, do you know the other night, my man, what's his name, Derek White? 7 block shots, ladies and gentlemen. 7 block shots in one game, Derek White. They defense is lit right now. Boston defense is playing some hell of a basketball, man. And so we gotta be careful with that. But yeah, that shit was crazy. I was like, whoa. 7 block shots in one game, but they got the Clippers tonight, so I'm liking that. Hawks probably they got the Raptors. Raptors been playing pretty well, and obviously the Knicks and the 76ers. Them the craziest game that Timberwolves not blowing them out 121 to 108 against the Heat tonight. So we got a couple of Eastern Conference teams got a chance to take some losses tonight. We can win tonight, that'd be good. But yeah, man, I tell you, I'm really looking forward to tonight, man. For me, I think Jordan Clark's gonna be that dude tonight. I think Jordan. Cool. I think he comes off the bench tonight. Now that the reason why I say that because you got Deuce and Bryce starting. You know what I mean? So that means he get more shots up. Tyler Kolek in there with Mitchell Robinson back, offense rebound, kick it back out to these guys now. So I'm looking for Tyler Kolek and to have a good game as well. But I'm definitely thinking Clark's gonna light it up tonight. I think Clark's gonna be light up because, like I said, sometimes what's interesting to me when him and Deuce is in together, they both scorers, like that. Not they need the ball in a sense. But I think with Tyler Kolek and Clark's in that backcourt tonight, with Mitchell Robinson up front, with Dewara, Yabusele. I think Knicks got a chance to do something tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I really do. I think our bench gets stronger tonight with Mitchell Robinson and Cat coming back. So now Dewara goes back to the bench. And I think we get it. I'm gonna go out on a limb tonight and say the New York Knicks, they got a good defense over there. But with Mitchell Robinson and Cat back tonight, I think we find our offense rhythm tonight compared to last night. I'm gonna go out there on a limb. I'm pretty much close to where you guys at. I'm gonna go 123 to 115. 123, 115. And I got Clarkson really lighting it up tonight for me, man. So I hope we really get down and get it done tonight. I just want to win, regardless of what. I just want to win. But we do what we do here, and I think, and the reason I say that because I think our defense will be much better with Mitchell Robinson and Cat size wise. I do think that we definitely want to make up for last night on our offense perspective. So I think we're gonna come out there and a difference from a different perspective tonight and just light it up tonight, man. So I got 120. What I said, 120, 125. I think I said. Yeah, 125 to 115. No, it's 123 to 115. I'm sorry. 123, I think I said 115. But we
123, 115?
Yeah. We won that game tonight. And we get ready to go to Detroit Monday. And hopefully by then Detroit can lose to Cleveland tomorrow. Because even if they beat Cleveland, it's gonna be a tough game no matter what. Cleveland ain't gonna lay down on them. They're gonna throw a lot of energy tomorrow with them boys in Cleveland. And down to Michigan trying to get back on track as well. Yep. So that's going to be a pretty hard fought game. Then they got to get ready for us the day after that. So let's see how the next 3 days could be interesting. DeVale, I think Cat might be back tonight. From what I have seen, DeVale is
I'm trying to find my other phone to find it.
Deuce McBride, Mikhail Ananobi, and Cat tonight from the lineups that I acquired from NBA Report and just was out there. So we'll see. But whoever's out there tonight, man, we got to get a bang tonight, man. Let's go get this thing popping, my man. Y'all give me your last words, man, real quick. We get up out of here and get watch this game, man. I'm looking forward to this one. I'm ready. Last couple of games we've been missing tip-off. I've been turning so that we right there. I already scored a couple of points already. I
did it last time with you guys. Yeah. Anyway, listen. As always, I want to thank both my brothers for having me on and rocking with me and chilling with me for all this time that we've been doing this together. And I enjoy it each and every time. Good laughs, real talk, and talking our favorite team. So look, we go out there, make sure I hit our free throws. For me, they're free, just like pressing like and subscribing is. Don't be afraid. Press like, subscribe. It's a safe place. Come and chill with us. And with that, I say, let's go Knicks. That's real talk.
Facts. Shop hours. Hit that mic button.
Nothing major, man. Salute to the families out there. I'm checking in on us. Hit that like and subscribe button. As my people say, it doesn't cost you nothing. Stop fronting. Salute to Jay Chosen for coming on. You've been on the road today, man. I watched you all morning today and stuff when I was doing what I was doing and stuff. So salute to you. And Divine, I hit you on the other side. I got put an ear to the bug and all that other good stuff. And with that being said, man, let's get out there and win tonight, man. Knicks, we need to get back on the winning stretch. We got our big dogs back. We got some big dogs back. I expect something different.
Cattle Lane 094. Thank you for subscribing to the show all the way, my man.
There you go.
From
there
Barcelona.
You go. I done turned off my dang.
Barcelona is
thank you.
Catalino, my man. I appreciate you, my man. Thank you so much for the subscription, my man. Becoming a member of the family. Come on in. We always in here chopping it up. Jay Chosen and Macaulay Culkin. That's why he get to go on all these shows. He home alone like a motherfucker.
Home alone. Ain't no one here at work. Look, all my kids are out right now. I swear to God, you're right. You're right. When you don't see me on them, they all home. They all home. They all chilling.
Jay Chosen, listen. I don't got her in my ear. I don't got them in my ear. I can do what I do. He said,
you guys spying on me? Listen, are y'all spying on me?
Check it out. They chose it on that AP shit. On to the next room, my brother.
Nah, you know what? I've learned a couple things recently that I'm gonna start chopping certain things down But I like the pre and post stuff, man. So I gotta figure out what I need to do. Anyway, but that's really dope. With you're right about that. You nailed it on time, man. She out with her girlfriends, and my kids are out with their friends. So
let's go. Listen, salute to everybody in the building. Thank y'all for coming in, man. Real talk, man. You know how we appreciate without you guys. Ain't no mixed real talk. Without the chat, ain't no mixed real talk. Y'all make the show. We don't make it. Y'all make it. Y'all the invisible panel. Let's get it popping. New York, let's go ahead and crack that Liberty Bell again. Let's crack it in half tonight. Literally, tonight. Dave Smith said, "Feed Big Cat." Let's do it. Feed the beast. Then that's what it takes. Let's get it.
We're gonna need that tonight. Big Cat. We're gonna need him tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna Big Cat, and I hope he's in.
He makes a difference. Cat makes a difference for Brunson, man. It makes a difference, man. Brunson looking so hard last night trying to score. Cat makes it a little bit easier. He doesn't take a lot of shots, but he takes quality shots, and I mean that's not quality.
Yep. Well, let's get it, man. Y'all enjoy, man. We see y'all Monday, Detroit. We going to Motown, ladies and gentlemen. We going to Motown. Let's get it popping.
Cat is not on the injury list.
Yeah, he playing tonight. Cat coming over there. Cat coming in there.
Oh, I should have changed my shit.
Digging in the trash. Let me go log it on.
Peace, everybody.
Yeah, peace. That's real talk. Let's go.
Get it.
You are now about to witness
Knicks real talk just entered the chat. We ain't Google apps like Google Maps. We don't use our YouTube frugal with stats as usual. Fact. It's your man, the brand is hands on, going hard like calluses. Who styles this? Aiming at the mental with the game analysis. On a pregame show, read the script, you know we get it like crypto. On the rip though, I cyber decrypted, we locked them from the get go. On this Nick show, it's the co-pilots in the cloud like Microsoft. We hot like salt, the KLT drip club leading up the tip off. We flew like confident, put your Nick content in beast mode like my charm. We a cheat code, we roll the bar too far for you to reach on. We get our teach on the show that's fire. Price Knicks going to the wire. Hit the entire game, somewhere in front of me, the numbers be. They don't lie, career popped up from the third eye, you heard why. It's the #1 pregame show that's hitting like Soto. But picture the photo of your bro to the lens of that moto. It's the OGs, we outside riding in the orange and blue skies. And Metropolitan, we connect in the vest go wallowing. And the matters with the massive without shaking asses. The team streaming on major platforms and fast and fans asking who the creed that's in the building killing this Nick assassin.
You are now about to witness
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire!
You are now about to witness
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire!
You are now about to witness
It's the Knicks Real Talk pregame show. Flame throwing like we dropping buckets.
He's on fire! He's on fire!